What's up, guys? I wanted to give you guys another workout. This is the first of two workouts that I'll have out here for you guys. I want to talk real quickly through the warm-up set. The warm-up set is going to be about 3 minutes total of jump rope. You guys can break that up into 3 by a minute if you want to do it in warm-up sets. The other option is you can use a small circle band, but I wanted to warm up our hips for this set. And I wanted to show you guys a variation on monster walks where you can use these larger, bigger bands if you have access to them. Otherwise, just put a band around your feet. And we're going to come down into a light hinge. And you're just going to apply pressure by pulling up or down. And that is your warm-up. Good. Next one is deadlift. So I'm going to use this with the kettlebell deadlift. You guys can also think of having a bar here, a barbell, and we're going to come look straight ahead, nice flat back as I come up. And I'm going to push those hips back and control the movement all the way up and down from the side view. I want you guys to push your hips all the way through. All right, we're going to do a TRX row for our next movement. You can also do this with a barbell. Set the J hooks pretty far down. I put a 45 plate down in front of me so I don't slip. This way I have something to push against. I'm just going to pull up. All right, so the next movement we're going to do is a plank opposite reach. We're going to come down into a normal plank position. And what I want you guys to focus on is getting opposite arm, opposite leg off the ground and holding that position for at least a 2. All right, next movement is a single leg squat. What I want you guys to think about first is trying to hinge at the hips and put your glutes down on this bench. So we're gonna come down, we're gonna try and keep our hips straight as we're doing this. Balance out, sit, and just touch. You don't wanna come and completely sit down on that, okay? Come down. Good. Now from a side angle, I want you guys to try and keep these knees right in line with the toes and not over. So it should look something like this. Just a light tap and go. All right, so we're going to do a single arm bench. If you guys want, you can also grab another weight of equal weight. As you're doing this, this is going to work the opposite side. So what we're going to focus on here, make sure you have your feet planted in the floor. You're just going to push through. So you're trying to control the weight as it's coming up. Don't let it really run back and forth on you. Good, even up, down path. All right, so we're going to do a movement called wipers. I want you to kind of think about it as windshield wipers on your car. So we're going to come back, we're going to get our arms out nice and high. We're going to bring our legs up, and we're going to go side, side. And the whole time you're trying to control. Don't let those feet flop on the ground. You want to try and control it. You get up 1-2 inches off the ground, drive them back up. It's a great oblique and general good core movement to help with some anti-rotation. Next movement is a single leg deadlift. Now, I want you guys to really pay attention. What we're really trying to do here is be even from my shoulder all the way down through my ankle. And that as I rotate down with the movement, I'm going to try and get good hip extension. What I want you to avoid and look out for is if you're opening up this foot. I want you guys to keep that and these hips facing the ground. And that may mean that you don't go all the way to the ground with the weight. So to get the weight off the floor, start with it here. You can go a single arm, you can go both arms. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna drive this heel back, come down, and drive it back up. All right, our next movement is a front rack march. I'll encourage you guys to do as I did and show off your watch tan to everybody and take it off because otherwise you're gonna crack your watch face. So let's go ahead and front rack this, and I'm gonna have the weight balanced on my forearm and my bicep. And what we're gonna do with this to get a good march, you wanna work on good upper body position, not leaning back into the weight, not leaning too far forward into it. we're gonna march. I want you guys to roll all the way through your feet, right? And this is gonna challenge our balance, and this is hard for me. All right, so we're gonna try and even out some shoulders now, and what we're gonna do is a front raise. You guys can use a med ball, you guys can use a plate, and the easiest way to do this to start is just getting out and getting in front of you. You don't have to go way up over your head with it. I want you to bring it to head height and back down. Now, if that's pretty easy, I want you guys to use a wall or come down into a hinge position here, and then we're gonna be able to work on really solidifying a nice flat back, really strong shoulders.